Well, welcome back to the channel, Old Cars New Van. Welcome to Rustival. This magnificent Citroen, love the colour. That is wonderful. I'm sure I recognise this Polo from Photo this year. I'm sure that was in the Concours or one very similar to it. Some lovely minis. But you know which one I'm going to focus in on, because you know I like an estate. Oh yes, look at that. That's really cool, I'd have that. Yes, with the wood stripped down the side, the Clubman. Absolutely love it. Rover 800, it's rather cool. The lovely Audi Coupe on the A, 84 on the A. MG Turbo, a Montego. These were the fastest production saloon cars in the world when they were first launched. I drove one once, the torque steer was quite unbelievable. Let's hope they're not touting for business. And some Triumph goodness. And that little Allegra on the end. Nice to see some older vehicles here today. Okay, standard, and obviously its stablemate, the Triumph Herald convertible. Very nice. Not a bad BMW next to it either, actually. Now, a true driver survivor must go to this Renault 12. That is A, fantastic, B, very rare, and C, very patinated, but all the better for it. GS sounding wonderful. Another BX and another Triumph 2000. A great eclectic mix here, and you've got modern stuff as well, but it's interesting, like this Honda, and then a classic four-door Range Rover on the end. Yeah, some crazy Japanese car style to look like an old Jaguar. And then this incredibly rare Subaru. That's really cool. Another Marina in this Sandglow, is it? Diane, 2CV, a Vitesse version of the Herald, Arcadian van. Always like those. An early, 1980 Scirocco pulling in. Lovely colour. Lovely colour. And then this mighty Alpha as well. 164. Oh, it's the 3-litre V6. Yes, that's the one to have. I drove one of those once. Beautiful car to drive. Absolutely beautiful. Looks well in black. Good turnout of Triumph 2000s. Oh, that's clean. That's really clean. That is lovely. Yeah. Little 205 next to a 400. Next to the last of the first shape Rover 200s. That's rather splendiferous. Particularly in green, I like that. Yes, in Vitesse trim. Very nice. Vitesse EFI. Now, this is right up my street. The Nissan Caravan, obviously imported from Japan, but that is delicious, I think is the only word to describe that. I love the little windows down here in the doors. How dinky is that? And it's got the full velour, probably can't see through the reflection of the glass, but the full velour interior. Loads of seats, this row pointing the wrong way. Oh, that's just curtains, everything you could want. That is fantastic. Parked next to this lovely Audi 80 that we saw coming in earlier. The Alpha 33. Can't remember the last time I saw one of these. It's almost like an opaline green metallic. It's cool. And the Lancia HF, not the Integrale, just the HF. Ponto convertible. I won't be rude and say what they were called in the day. The original, oh well, that's obviously with a reference to a certain teenage film, isn't it? This LDV van was at Foti. I tell you what, it's great that these people use them. Very sharp looking Mark III Cortina. I do quite fancy a Mark III Cortina at some point. I'd like to get the GXL because that's the one to have, but I just love the styling of them. Really cool. Scimitar GTE. I actually like it. Very bright yellow. Absolutely loving this Daimler Coupe. Pillarless coupe, that is wonderful. Rather like the colour as well. The owner has very kindly left all the windows down, so it gives us the opportunity to see the interior. And, caddy, Ford Sierra Sapphire. My word. And then some more Japanese JDM goodness with this Toyota. It's a fabulous old Saab as well. Next to a Hillman Minx. Looking very sporty on its gold wheels. So from Creator Parking, if we do a panorama, you begin to get an idea of the scale. That's a better way to get a panoramic shot. You can't stand on the top of mine, I think it would go through.
No, I can't stand on the roof anymore because I put the Safari one on it either, so I just put with the wheel.
Goodness me, NSU Prince. It's a rare one. Yeah, that is a rare spot. And is this a Berkeley? Gosh, I'm stretching my knowledge now. No, it is actually a Bond. I was completely wrong. I'm sure that won't be the last time today. Beautiful Alpha. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No, I do like that. I think I'm going to be saying that a lot today, aren't I? That shape of BMW. Beautiful. It's me. This is a Survivor. Mark I Vauxhall Astra. 1.3 GL. In that classic Vauxhall blue that was everywhere and is now nowhere. Goodness, this is extraordinary condition. Correct plates on it, which is always good to see. The raised period plates. That might be the supplying dealer as well. Absolutely incredible. Little Trabant. Ah, some great cars here. Absolutely great. And look at this big American Ford as well, next to this patinated Volkswagen that we saw earlier. The old XR3i in the classic Ford blue. Pretty rare little Uno, almost like in opaline green metallic. Talking of cool colours, on the other side of this Nissan, a V8. Oh yes, shout out to Glenn at Tip Top Motors in the special paint. Beautiful. Now, no car show would be complete without a Morris Minor, and what better one to start with than the Million in the very distinctive lilac. That's beautiful. Obviously very at home here at the British Motor Museum. And next to it we have a two-door, probably Trafalgar blue, I'm guessing. And a big old Volvo. Talking big old Volvos, I think we saw some of these coming in for various estates, but I'm going to focus over on this white, or cream should I say, 145DL. We saw an orange one in the queue, but I didn't see this one come in, so that's fantastic to see. This is obviously a bit of a Volvo Swedish appreciation line. This beautiful Saab here. Oh wow, look at this. Yes, I've just spotted the banner actually, Nordic Rides, so clues there, aren't there? Definite driver survivor here. I'm loving the faded purple paintwork That's wonderful. A very pretty 405 here, and
It's a guy from the 70s.
rather lovely blue. And talking of blue, it's another Morris Minor. A very striking scimitar, but I'm rather drawn to the California Hillman next to it. These are really cool. These are sort of like the coupe version of the Imp. And, rather fetching colour as well. Yeah, that's fantastic, that is. That sits really well. Okay, so this is Chops Garage's 106 GTI. And Up and Down's XR4i. And his VX 16 valve GTI. So all the performance from the YouTubers. Little early 70s Spitfire Mark IV. And a rather tasty gold Rover Sterling Coupe. Saab's rather nice. And there are some proper fully fledged classics here. I mean, I say I'm hoping to get in the Jaguar exhibition in a minute to have a look around. As we're here at the British Motor Museum, we have some Eastern European goodness here in the form of the Skoda and the Wartburg. I'm sure this was at Photo a few years ago. I do recognise it. There can't be many in the country in that colour. Another Arcadia. Very cool. Suited in grey. And right at the start of the day we saw this Safran in the queue. That is a rare survivor. They weren't particularly popular when they were new. One of the museum's permanent exhibits, this old army truck. And this magnificent condition Royal Mail van. How fun is that? Oh, the Mitsubishi Starion. Well, that is the official end of the show. End of Rustival 3. And the raid has just started, so that's really good timing. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you again very soon. Cheers! Home. What a great little car. It didn't miss a beat.